What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing this morning? Man, it's like what, 8:30 over here, people. You guys can, I forgot to do this on the last live feed. If you guys can, in the comment section, shout out where you guys are from. Shout out where you guys are from, people. This live feed, people are like, what is this live feed about? I'm about to show you guys. We're going to talk about it because, man, drivers are selling the bag, man. Selling the bag. Man, we got some stuff to talk about. Shout some of you guys out real quick. I'm on my other screen for a second. Pull up this video that I made. Here it is. Got it. So, all right. Let's get to it, people. Let's get to it. PG Beats in the building. What up, buddy? E-Rock, what up, what up? What up, Patrick? My name is nobody. Flatbed, what up, what up? What up, Victor? What's up, SoCal? B-Town. Thanks for the info yesterday about the automatic and manual trucks. But I was also thinking, if motor carriers moving to auto, do you think it matters that much? Like I said, I do, bro, just because you might want to get your truck. I mean, look, I plan way ahead of the future. And you might want to one day, who knows? Right now, you might say, nah, hell no, SoCal. But in the future, one day, man, you might want to go get a truck or something, you know? And if you're starting out in business, for I would like to see you guys get into a 10-speed manual, like I covered on the last live feed, because they're bulletproof. You know, I've seen these automatic transmissions, put people out of business. So it's one of those things, right? But I mean, you can always just go. You can always just go hit one of these companies, just get your license back and all that, make some money, and then get your money built up, and then go to one of these truck driving schools and get the restriction taken off. You can always do that. Some people I could see have not gotten alerts yet. Let me hang on 1 second. Little kitties in the background just meowing away. Today's Saturday, people. What's on your guys' agenda for today? Me, I'm gonna try to make this short live. I'm gonna play Xbox for a little bit. I'm gonna go to the yard, grab one of the semis, bring it to my house. Because Monday the detail guy is gonna come and detail again. That's my plan. What about yours, people? I'm texting some people real quick, guys. Um, so what do you guys think today's live feed's about? There we go. E-Rock says delivering today at Costco. All right. Time to get this party started. I'm going to play this video and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Let's see. I'm glad that's what you're thinking, man, Victor. You know, we stay on the same page. Now, how are you guys selling the bag? So I did a little pre-recorded thing, and then when it's over, we're going to talk about it. But you guys see the title, man. How do you guys think truck drivers are selling the bag? Put in the comments. How do you guys think truck drivers are selling the bag? You know, before I play this, what I need to do is get TikTok on here. But even then, man, you know, like you have drivers, right? You have drivers that think they are owed something. You know, I just never understood that. You know, they think they're owed something. You don't got to earn it, but it's owed to them. $5 a mile, that's owed to them. $1 a mile as a company driver, that's owed to them. But why is it? It's only truck drivers that say stupid shit like that, right? How come people from the banks? How come paramedics? How come firefighters? How come the police department? You know, police officers. How come? How come nobody else thinks like that? Why is it the trucking industry gets the craziest motherfuckers to get a CDL, and then we got to deal with the crazies? Why is that? The supers is hauling cheap freight. So let's play this real quick, and this is gonna help you guys out. Matter of fact, let me redo it because I don't know if I hit the sound button. I want to make sure you guys got sound. Okay, sound's on. What up, loyalty? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you guys come in, please. Here we go.
107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. What's up, people? So this information on here, some of it's older, some of it's newer, but the reality is it's here. It's on the internet. People watch it. People see it. People don't forget. And so check this out. You guys ready? Put a one in the chat. Show attendance. Check this out. I-20 reopens after truck driver falls asleep, causes a pileup. Shocker. Driver fell asleep before fatal crash. Huh. Fell asleep. Fatal crash. That's crazy. Check out the next one. Truck driver falls asleep and flips. Well, you see the dash cam. He flipped over, right? Check the next one. 18-wheeler driver admits he was asleep before crash killed 5. Wow, incredible. Here's another title. Truck driver falls asleep at the wheel, died in crash. That sucks, man. Truck load with lumber crashes after driver falls asleep. Dang. Truck driver falls asleep at wheel, crashes on I-75. Boy, you guys are tired, ain't you? Truck driver falls asleep at wheel, crashes on I-75. Driver falls asleep at wheel in the morning, big red crash. Sleeping truck driver falls off overpass,
Fall asleep. Tractor trailer driver falls asleep at wheel causing crash and shutdown. Here's the thing, people. You see that crazy shit? But drivers want to make TikTok videos talking about they're worth $5 a mile, owner operator, and as a company driver, they're worth $1 a mile. But you see this kind of shit. Now I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say, people. That's us OTR guys, man. That's why I just gotta go local, man. These Russian companies, they want us to run 49 clocks and we're just tired. It's not our fault, SoCal. SoCal, it's not our fault. This next video I'm gonna show you is like 3 years old. It's been covered before. But even though dude's in a day cab, check it out.
Look at this dash cam footage. You can see a truck driver nodding off. Then this. You can see 2 cars on the side of the road and a person standing outside them. The News4JAX I-Team is now learning the driver said his tire blew out and that's what caused the crash on I-4 in the Tampa area.
Yeah, that's what he told troopers.
Thank you for about that. Damn, I thought I had sound. I totally forgot. I appreciate that, Patrick. Um, so you see this guy's in a day cab. What, Willie? You guys see this dude's in a day cab, right? This guy's not in a sleeper truck. He's not running for the Russians. He's none of that stuff. Now, this video is a couple years old, but I'm sure there's new ones. But the point of this live is, all this shit is out here. It's everywhere. But drivers think they're entitled to something. So let me ask you guys something. If you guys were, I don't know, into the mix or whatever, autonomous vehicles and all that kind of stuff, and you guys see this shit, right? You guys see all this. I mean, it's all over the internet. I mean, there's tons of this shit, right? Not just this kind of stuff. They got truck drivers. I mean, they got people filming, including myself, piss bottles all over the place. It's just there's a lot of fucked up shit about trucking, right? Now, to me, there's a lot of great things about trucking. But see, to me, I think there's great trucks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on a second. I want to know what oil to use in the Harley, but anyway. A lot of people, a lot of lawmakers, a lot of people in power, a lot of this, everybody, because all I did was I just went on YouTube, right? Because, let's take a look and all I see is all this shit, right? And then we got truck drivers that just lie. So this guy right here, and I'm gonna play it one more time. This guy just fucking he's got it. Look at this dude, is all the way asleep. Look at him. Why are you guys all falling asleep? Oh, flatbed daddy had. Oh yeah, football's tomorrow though. Why are you guys falling asleep? Let me ask you guys something. So, on TikTok, they want to go talk to Trump because they need $5 a mile. They need $1 a mile as a truck driver. I want your honest opinion. Look on my screen. Do you guys think this guy deserves $1 a mile? If you think he deserves his $1 a mile, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2 in the chat. If you don't think he deserves that dollar, put a 2 in the chat. This guy with his headset on in a day cab is all the way asleep. This is why they're selling the freaking bag, man. Because there's every year it gets worse. There's so many people out there that don't need to be in a damn truck. I don't know how they earned getting it. I don't know why they decided to get in the truck in. But we end up getting them, and then we get all the crazy shit like this. And they're fucking selling the bag. And you're on dash cam sleeping. You hit 2 people on the shoulder. One guy's a good Samaritan, pulled over to help the other person change the flat tire, minding his own business, and you got this dude. He's got the seatbelt on. He's got a back brace on. You know, I mean, and you hit people. Like, I just got problems with that shit. I just got a problem with that shit. You know, when you fuck with people that's minding their own damn business, I got a problem with that. I really do. And there's no reason, if you're a local driver in a day cab, you should be falling asleep. That just tells me he ain't got his life straight at his house. I mean, look at this stupid shit, man. Cab, check it out.
Look at this dash cam footage. You can see a truck driver nodding off. Then this.
2 people here.
You can see 2 cars on the side of the road and a person standing outside them. The News4JAX High team is now learning the driver said his tire blew out and that's what caused the crash on I-4 in the Tampa area.
Yeah, that's what he told troopers. But today I spoke with an attorney who says that this dash camera footage proves otherwise.
So, not only do you fuck up, now you want to show everybody that truck drivers can't be trusted, that we're none but fat ass liars. We're nothing but liars, man. That's all we are. We're just liars. Like, that's all we are. We're just liars. Let me see something. I wonder if I can pull this up on here. I mean, what's your thoughts on this shit, guys? I mean, everybody's good with that? I mean, a lot of people that watch me, you know, you guys are on point, man. You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Think about the people that he hurt. One person being a good Samaritan trying to change the other person's tire, minding their own business, and this idiot's gonna fall asleep in a day cab truck. There's a problem with that, man. I'm gonna see if I can get into TikTok. I'm typing it in right now. Let's see. So I guess, does it have a regular search engine? Why does TikTok always want you to sign in or some shit? TikTok's a piece of shit for that. Let me see here. I'm not gonna sign on to TikTok, man. First of all, I don't know what my TikTok sign in is. I might have to search YouTube. I think that one dude's on YouTube. Oh, okay, it's let me pull it. The hell? Where'd all those goddamn videos go? That's crazy. This dude, all his videos is taken down. Wait, no. This is a wannabe channel. This ain't him. 9 followers. That's not him. Here he is. Here he is. Now I can share it. Let me see. Again, this dude's a nice ass dude. Right here. Truckers unite now. Nothing but videos and videos and videos. Sitting in front of the damn, that's him with a beard? Looks like a totally different dude down here. Isn't that shit crazy, man? Like people just turn different. Let's see. Let me see.
All right, everybody. Here's another rant. Here's another rant. Get ready.
Here's another rant.
It is time in history, 2025. It is time for the American people to care only about the American people.
All right, so that's him, and now here he is right here.
Truckers unite now. I got a funny story for you. Bring, bring. Hello, this is ABC Trucking. How may I help you?
Yes, hello, sir. I have this great load for you. Sir. It's going.
Well, here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an awesome ride. Thank you, truck drivers and families and U.S. citizens. Thank you. I am at the White House right now. My name is Vince. I'm a commercial truck driver. I have been here in Washington, D.C. for 4 days trying to basically get the rates to go up for us all, for all 3 million of us hardworking American truck drivers. That's Washington, D.C. behind me. Donald.
For all 3 million people, like I don't have a problem in trucking. Like I don't need nobody's help. I don't need nothing. But I'm looking at the rest of this dude's channel. This is crazy. So again, this guy's a nice guy, man, but it looks like his whole channel, like he just complained about all kinds of shit. Now he's on. I guess that didn't get enough. So now he wants the truckers to unite. Now he might have changed his name. Back when he had his beard and all that stuff. He might have changed his name. It's a felony to fall asleep behind the wheel. Man, it's all over the fucking internet, though. Another reason why we don't get no respect. That's a fact. Think about it. Let's honestly think about it. You know, we are going down the road. Not all of us. Disclaimer, when I say what I'm saying, it's not all of us. But people are going down the road, driving like idiots, cutting people off, parking on the side of the road, throwing all their piss bottles out. They don't wash their trucks. I mean, if you really go down the road and look, I mean, a lot of these trucks are just nasty as a motherfucker. What a wheel burner. A lot of these trucks are just nasty as hell, right? And a lot of drivers get out of the truck nasty as hell. So here's my thing. And I want an honest answer, right? I want an honest answer from you guys. If you guys were lawmakers, right? And I want you to be honest. Take out that you guys are a truck driver. I want you guys to be honest for a second, okay? Because autonomous vehicles, they're already here. The only reason why we ain't seeing them is because there's laws that prevent them to be on the road like that. That's it. The shit is here. It's been here. The 2 major people that want them on the road is Pepsi, Frito-Lay, Budweiser. So you guys are lawmakers, right? And you saw the video I just showed you. You saw the guy in the day cab fall asleep and just ruin those people's lives that day. Look at. I mean, there's so many more videos, but I don't want to sit here for 2 hours showing you guys videos of drivers falling asleep. I just want to show you a couple of them, right? So you guys that are listening to this right now, you guys are lawmakers, and you did what I did. You go on YouTube, right? And you just look at all these drivers falling asleep. Not only that, you see truck drivers on social media bitching and complaining all the fucking time. Seriously. When the rates are $10 a mile, nobody says shit. Everybody's happy as hell. Everybody's on social media. Everybody's bragging how they're the super trucker. They're the best super trucker. They negotiate the best. They are the shit. And when it goes bad for them, they want to get on here and bitch. And none of it's their fault. So my thing is, if you guys are lawmakers, right? And you saw the video that I showed you and all these other ones, and you see these people bitching, complaining about money, what would you do? Would you say, hey, we need to speed up this autonomous trucking. We need to go ahead and let these laws pass forward. We need to get these truckers off the road. If you think that, put in a 1. If you think, nah, fuck that shit, we drivers need their jobs, put in a 2. Again, take yourself out of the equation that you're a truck driver. Put in the equation of everything that you see. Everything that you see. I mean, I can get on social media right now and bore you guys with channels after channels after channels of people bitching and complaining about truck driving. But see, I've seen this fucking before. And I keep telling everybody, but I know nobody listens. I know YouTube don't want to send my alerts out. I know they want to make sure people don't hear my voice. But honestly, what would you guys do? Be honest. Drivers out here are fucking selling the bag. And the shit is, it gets worse. It gets worse. It's going to get to the point where, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, and you're in a day cab truck falling asleep? That to me, now if you're in a sleeper truck or whatever, it still don't make no sense to me, right? Because everywhere you drive, the bed is behind you. But see, this is the problem that I have with e-logs. Because to me, when they did that, I think they made the truck drivers, hurry up. I think they made them hurry up. Because now you're racing the clock. Now you're racing the clock. How do you get to sleep in your bed every night tired? Yep, I don't know how you was tired. Know you being so cal, you still be on stock and crypto? Absolutely. Absolutely. I stay on that stuff, man. I stay on that. What up, welcome back. A lot of truck drivers have road rage, like TC Boggs and Larry June. They should have a motor vehicle license. Yeah, I don't know nothing what they do. I invested in autos, am I? From a business standpoint, 1. From a personal standpoint, 2. Exactly, same here. Yeah, a lot of trucking on YouTube just want to complain about how they were sold a false hope to make 100,000. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, the drivers today, nobody's accountable for their own actions, right? If you guys got into a fucked up lease with these trucks, like I've been telling you guys not to fucking lease. Chase and Andrew Jackson been telling you guys not to lease. So many people tell you don't do it. Now, understand, there is some decent leases out there, right? But you always got to sign a contract. You always have the opportunity to ask questions. You know, when I grew up in trucking, it was here is the steps. You drive for somebody, get your experience. When you get your experience, save up your money, go pay cash for a truck, get your authority. There was never pay cash for a truck, go put under somebody else's authority. I was never, all this stuff today, I was never taught none of that stuff. It was, let me say it again for the people in the back. Drive for somebody. Okay, that's easy. Save up your money. Simple. Pay cash for a truck. Check. And then go get your own authority. Okay. But all these, I mean, I just went live not too long ago. But then I saw all this shit going on social media. And yeah, I'm on YouTube because I watch my gaming channels and stuff. But here and there, I'll watch a trucking channel. But this shit just pops up and just grab my damn attention. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are really selling the fucking bag out here. Truck drivers, man, we're the only ones that'll sell the fucking bag and blame everybody else when we lose all our shit. But I've seen this before, and I keep telling you guys this. In the state of California, the state that you hate, I kept seeing people at McDonald's and fast food restaurants talk about how they need to make more money. They can't pay their bills. They can't support their family. Look, when I grew up, you're not a grown ass motherfucker wasn't supposed to be at McDonald's. High school kids were at McDonald's. You went to high school, you had a car, you went got a McDonald's job because you know everybody wants to teach you how you're supposed to go to work every day, make some money, and then maybe pay your car insurance or put gas in your car. You know, and that was the chain of command of teaching you responsibility in adulthood. But no, can't do that no more. We got to have grown people with 5 kids now that work at McDonald's. Why? Because they're too lazy to go do something better. I mean, fuck, if you can't afford college, go to a trade school or something. But that's not what happens. So now what do? They want to give away CDL licenses. They want to give her here, you get a CDL. Here, you get a CDL. Here, you get a CDL. Here, lady, you get a CDL. And we get the McDonald mindset into trucking. Now, just like these guys bitching and complaining how they're not making no money in trucking, how they want the government involved, all this shit. I saw this already in California. This shit does not work. I've been telling you guys this. So what happened in California is this, and I know I spoke on it. All these people in these fast food restaurants bitch and complain that they could not support their family. The Governor Newsom passed a law. If you work in a fast food restaurant, nobody else, just fast food restaurant, because they're the squeaky wheel, right? If you worked at a fast food restaurant, you get $20 minimum wage. Just like these truck drivers are crying and complaining that, you know, the company is ripping me off on the lease. The brokers are keeping all the money. Like all this crybaby bullshit. The same was what I heard in California from the fast food place. I used to walk inside the fast food restaurant and everybody was there working. Now, I go in there and I get to put in my own fucking order. How fucked up is that though? You're a customer, right? You're a customer. Now you're paying. Like I went to Burger King bought my son I don't know, what was that shit called? A Bacon King or some shit, just a burger. $13 just for the burger. So you walk in this place, you're overpaying for the shit, and on top of that, now you got to take your own fucking order. Why? Because everybody bitch and complained that they couldn't support their fucking family. But here's the thing now. You're not there no more. You're not at McDonald's. You're at the kiosk machine replaced you. So now you're at home with no job. I'm seeing the same shit. And I know you guys saying, SoCal, fuck that. Trucking is way too big. It's way too big. There's no way. And like I tell you guys, man, I've seen shit that I thought would never happen in trucking. I was here back in, what was it, 2008 or whatever the fuck it was, when the ports said you have a 2008 or newer truck, whatever year that was. I don't remember what year it was, but you had to have a 2005 truck or newer. And I'm like, they're not going to make people at the ports do that, because before that, everybody had freedom at the ports, right? But see, truck drivers fucked that up because nobody wanted to fix their trucks. They're crashing on the freeways with no brakes. So lawmakers said, man, we got to do something. So they said, well, fuck it. Make them get newer trucks. They still don't take care of the motherfuckers. But I never thought that would happen, right? Next thing you know, California said, damn, that's a good ass idea. We're going to follow suit what the ports do. And I never thought in a million years that a state would make a company buy newer trucks. Never. Think about this, guys. Honestly, I never in a million years thought that would happen. And it did. You guys can sit there right the fuck now and look at all these videos of all these people complaining and everything else. And you guys can sit back and cheerlead these motherfuckers. Oh man, that sucks for you, man. Yeah, it is. It is their fault, man. None of it's your fault. They fucked you. You're helping the cause. You're helping the cause. Now, understand something. There's a lot of fucked up companies out there. And a lot of fucked up companies out there need to be accountable for what they do to drivers. I agree with that. I can stand behind some of that. But let's take us out of the trucking seat for a second. You guys are all lawmakers. You're not truck drivers. You're all lawmakers. When I did that video of those piss bottles, I wasn't even in a semi truck. I was in my car. Think about that. I was in my car. I drove to New Mexico in my car, pulled over on the side of the freeway. I said, oh, there's a cutout. There's an opening right there. Nice big opening. I said, that's safe. I'm gonna go right there and I'm gonna grab some drinks out of the cooler. And I pull over and I'm surrounded by piss bottles. So lawmakers, they do the same thing, man. They don't drive semis. They do the same fucking thing. So when they pull over with their wife and kids, and you pull over to a cutout on the freeway, and you're surrounded by 12 fucking piss bottles, how does that make you think? How does that make you feel? Then we flip the coin, and truck drivers talk about, we got no place to park. They're taking away all our parking. Well, no shit, bitch. I'll take away all your fucking parking too if you're gonna shit in a fucking bag and throw it in my yard and throw piss bottles everywhere. Right? Think about it. What would you guys do as lawmakers? What would you guys do if you guys had the fucking pilots and flying J's? What the fuck would you guys do? I mean, let's really sit back and look at truck drivers. Honestly. You own a fucking flying J, you got parking out there. Next thing you know, truck drivers are running into parked trucks, knocking their front ends off. That's all over the internet too. I've seen that shit myself. Truck drivers are selling the bag so fucking bad, bro. It ain't even fucking funny. Because of the actions of these truck drivers, we lose things like places to park. There is no excuse, zero, to dump your nasty ass fucking piss bottles on the side of the fucking freeway or in the parking at a fucking truck stop. Or your nasty ass shits in a fucking goddamn trash bag somehow. I don't know how you guys are doing that shit. Tying that motherfucker up. Throwing that motherfucker in the goddamn parking lot for someone either to run over, which gets flies, or the guy that's picking up the damn parking lot of Pine J's got to pick your nasty ass shit bag up. Nasty, man. So we got that stupid ass shit going on. We got people all over the place falling asleep, crashing into people, making illegal U-turns, killing motherfuckers, everything else. And in the same breath, we're trying to tell government what we deserve. In the same breath, you guys are telling people what we deserve. You know, a second. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not against truck drivers. God damn it, man. I'm all about helping truck drivers. That's why I'm on this YouTube. I'm trying to help you guys be better, you know, make money and different things. But goddamn, I don't have no fucking help. I don't have no help. Because what do we got on social media? Well, we got truck drivers on this motherfucker trying to take advantage of people, tell them lies and bullshit about companies for a fucking referral bonus. Right? We got that. Or on the other hand, we got people just bitching and complaining, making these fucked up videos how fucked up trucking is. We got that. So let's picture this, right? Let's picture this. And I know you guys say this ain't gonna happen, but it is. It's gonna happen. Way sooner than later. Way sooner. All they got to do is get these lawmakers to agree to pass these laws, and you guys are going to fucking find out. I didn't think they're going to be able to fire the McDonald's workers and put kiosk machines in, but they did. I didn't think they could use AI to answer the drive-thru and take your order at Carl's Jr., but they do. People are getting replaced all the time with their jobs. The best thing we can do is shut the fuck up and do the best that we can, and have a little bit of act right. But we don't. We're entitled. We're entitled. We deserve $5 a mile. Look, no time in history have I seen dry vans get $5 a mile except for the CV19. But see, the people that bitching, the complaining, ask them how many years they got in trucking. Ask them. Ask them. So all you gotta do is ask them. Motherfuckers are selling the motherfucking bag, bro. And nobody even sees it. No driver even comes on this motherfucker and says, hey, man, just shut the fuck up and drive the truck. Here's the stream. There's the link if anybody wants to fuck with it. Let me go back to my last comment. Am I that far back on the comments? Where can I start on the comments? Let me see. All right, I left off there. I never worked or drove tired a day in my life until they introduced e-logs. There you go, Will Burner. I mean, that's the worst thing. Like I said, that's the worst thing they did to try to fix a problem. You never want the government involved, guys. Like, what did Ronald Reagan say? What's the scariest thing you ever heard? You guys remember Ronald Reagan? I know you guys hate Ronald Reagan. I get it. You guys like Kamala Harris. You guys like goddamn fucking everybody else. But yeah, you guys don't like Ronald Reagan. I get it. Oh shit. Your internet's tripping. We'll give him time to get his internet right. There we go. What up, what up? Thomas. Your sound. You got no sound. You got no sound. It's not hard. Yeah, now we hear you. What do you guys say, brother? Hello?
Others.
Um, All right, I'm gonna get back reading the comments till he gets himself together. It says it's not hard for a day cab driver to be tired. I did 12 to 14 5 days a week from 2018 to 2023. Here's the thing though, guys. You guys getting a truck tired, like I mean, you're saying that you did 12 to 14-hour days. If you did 14-hour days, though, welcome back. That gives you 10 hours off. If you did 12-hour days, you had 12 hours off. I get it. You're tired. I just don't understand, but I get it.
Okay.
See, yo,
Can
Alex
you hear me?
says, I'm in your. Yes, I hear you. Alex says, yo, I'm in your state for the weekend, San Diego. Oh, okay. That's what's up, Alex. What do you guys say, Thomas?
Hey, so Kyle, man, I'm telling you, I was in, I think, what was it, driving through Vegas, and I seen multiple trucks driving themselves right beside me. And like it was so smart that when I slowed down to try to look at it, it slowed down itself. And so I'm investing in these autonomous trucking companies. The biggest one right now is AUR, Aurelius. Uber has already invested billions in them. They got a partnership with I think it's JB Hunt already, FedEx. They already got guaranteed lanes in Phoenix, in Arizona, Cali, multiple states. Right now they're only around $5, man. I'm buying them up because I'm telling you, it's not a matter of if, it's only when. And they already got like I said, contracted freight. And they just partnered with um McLeod data company. So this is happening. You understand? So my thing has been, if you can't beat them, you best be buying equity in these companies, because when it comes, it's going to come big, and it's going to happen overnight, seemingly overnight.
No, I agree, man. And I'm trying to explain to people, man, but they don't get it, you know. And Only thing stopping this shit is laws. That's it. That's why they're not all
Right.
over the place. That's why drivers are not
Yep.
losing their jobs because it's laws right now that are protecting us. But the thing is, we don't protect ourselves. We do the dumbest shit to piss people off. So next thing you know, people are going to get replaced by these autonomous trucks. And you guys can sit back and say, yeah, but it's not going to happen because it's OTR and this and that. Look, technology, you can't stop. You know, they got airplanes that fly themselves. They got drones that go to war now. I mean, the technology is way out there. You know, so what stops people from throwing shit bags and piss bottles out the freeways? Get rid of the truck driver. What do we got to do? I mean, look, it's common sense. All you guys are upset with truck driving. All you guys want to make more money. All you guys want to get on social media and bitch and complain. So one reason to fix that is do what? If you're tired of hearing this shit as a lawmaker, what do? Get rid of the truck drivers.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, the moment they figure out how to um, do it, automate it in a way that doesn't threaten the public at large, it's game over. That's literally the only thing from my research that's stopping them right now is the fear of um, where all these these auto cars been killing people or whatever. But the moment they figure that shit out, and it'll probably be Tesla, but the moment they figure that out, it is within that year game over.
What's really stopping it is we still have old school lawmakers in position, and they just don't believe in that kind of technology like that. And that's what it is. But today, you guys have Uber and Freight driving around, picking up people and driving them off perfectly. In other countries, they got the pizza delivery things delivering by themselves. Our hospitals, guys, our hospitals right now have robots where they already replace people. You know, so if they take your blood and it needs to be going to the lab, they seal it all up. They put it inside this robot's, glove box thing. It's locked up. You can't get in there without a key card or something. And that robot's going down the hallway delivering to the lab. And the robot comes back all by itself. It just replaced another job for somebody. Like the technology is out there. And
Do
what
you
we can do as truck drivers, what's
do you
that?
know? I was gonna say, do you know what company provides that services?
No, but I've heard of the company that you're talking about. And that stocks eventually. It's not going to be today, but eventually that stock's going to be up there like Tesla. You know what I mean? It's going to be up there a couple $100 a stock. Um, but yeah, I couldn't get a name on the robot or nothing. But but it's here, man. It's here. And I mean, the whole video, man, is to try to wake people up because drivers are out there just selling a fucking bag, just like right here, loyalty. Drivers getting out their trucks looking straight bums. That's what I'm saying. Look, I came out of a Flying J to a truck driver that doesn't even know me. I went and got some Subway. Stops me in my tracks. Says, "Excuse me, sir." I said, "What's up?" Don't know me from a can of paint, and bitches to me about his company he drives for. Like, as men, we got to stand on business as men. We got all these men out here acting like women, doing these women traits. That don't even make any sense. Let's see.
Mm.
That's why some places they don't allow truckers the bathrooms because they piss on the floor and back up on the toilet and shit. The super, that's exactly right, man. So many motherfuckers got no fucking house rules, man. They just don't give a fuck about nothing. But they want to talk about what they're entitled to have.
I don't understand.
And I'm against that shit. I'm against the $5 a mile guarantee if you're $1 a mile if you're a truck driver. because I know what it's going to do. It's going to push automation. Because look, listen to this, people. When the CV-19 thing happened, everybody had free fucking money. Not everybody. A lot of people had free government money where they just went out and just fucked it all off. So the rates were allowed to go higher because stores were just selling out of shit because everybody had free money. So the rates were crazy high. They ain't got the government money like that no more. And people can't afford to pay it. So we're talking about we need at least minimum $5 a mile, which is kind of dumb because on short hops, you're going to lose money. If you got a local run that's 30 miles, who the fuck wants to, or let's say 10 miles, who the fuck wants to do that for $50? Like that just tells me people do not know how to do rates, right? And if you want $5 a mile, Truckers Unite. If you get, well, it ain't him. He's bitching complaining, but he said he don't take nothing less than $3. But there's another dude, I forgot what his name is. He's doing the petition. But if you guys want $5 a mile, go earn it. Go do oversized. Go do heavy haul. It's there. Go do it. Stop making it to where dry van people gotta get it. Go do something else in trucking where it's there. It's there in trucking. You just gotta go get it. Gee. P. Phil says, funny story. I graduated college and worked in the workplace for 20 years as a developer. Finished as a Salesforce developer. Notice where AI was going. I dipped out many years ago. Yeah. Last week they just replaced 4,000 Salesforce folks with AI. Exactly, man. See, everybody thinks whatever's going on with trucking, everybody thinks it's just them. You guys, honestly, seriously, like I don't give a fuck. I'm good, right? They can shut down trucking altogether and park all the trucks. I'm still okay. I'll sell all my shit right now, or shit at that time we won't can't sell shit. I'll go junk it. I'll park it and put the motherfuckers in parades. I don't give a fuck. But a lot of you guys, man, you guys got to figure that shit out. How about truck drivers stop fucking crying? Here's my solution. To every problem, I always have a solution. Solution is stop fucking crying. Appreciate you're making money, whatever the fuck it is. If you don't like what you're making, quit. Quit. It's that simple. Quit. If you can't find any good truck driving jobs, get the fuck out of trucking. Because not everybody's miserable. Not everybody's going broke. Not everybody's unhappy.
Right.
It's just the one bitching is unhappy and going broke.
Yeah. I tell you what, I've been driving since 2017. I'm a company driver, and I work with a smaller company, and like I'm just like when people bitch and complain, it tells me one of two things. One, they never learned how to be a real driver. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's a rule of thumb, and this is something that no one ever told me that I had to figure out on my own. If you're just a steel rail holder, okay, the most you can comfortably make and expect to make, if you're lucky, is maybe 65,000. That's the most you're gonna make if all you do is drive. If you touch freight, and we're talking unspecialized stuff, okay, non-specialized. If you touch freight, maybe 70, 80-ish, okay? To get over 80,000, and here's a good rule of thumb, guys. If you get over 80, to make over 80,000, you have to have some salesmanship. Okay, that's when you have to start knowing how to talk with people, know how to be presentable. You know what I'm saying? Know how to interact with your dispatchers, right? You have to have some salesmanship. If you don't have no salesmanship, you will never make more than $80,000 in this industry. Okay, because literally, and it took me some years to learn this. Salesmanship and being likable is the difference between getting in a dock earlier than expected sometimes, which can add an extra load on your week because that person liked you in the dock, so they got you in and out, even though you was 4 hours early. It could be the difference between your dispatcher choosing to give you this 1,000-mile run versus blow Joe. You know what I'm saying, on somebody else's board. I mean, just yesterday, guys, at my customer, the dude told me he was the shipping manager and was like, "Hey, man, if you ever become an owner operator, you know, I'll make sure to give you some freight." So you have to be a likable person. Some of you guys just ain't likable. I mean, you get out your truck, pants hanging down to your knees, you wearing flip flops, okay? You look dingy and dirty. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is just a put off. Like I personally despise people like that make my industry look bad. You know, uh, if you wouldn't go into a corporate office looking a certain way, why do you want to come into my industry and look a certain way? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I look at certain drivers and how they carry themselves. Because I take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? And my bank account and my checks reflect the seriousness of you know what I'm saying, of how I treat it. If you treat this industry seriously, it'll pay you seriously. If you don't treat it seriously and you try to treat it as a come up quick, well, it'll chew you up and spit you out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been doing this since almost 10 years now, and I've actually aged in reverse. Most people, they you would think I'm a new driver. You would think I'm in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? But I love what I do. I take it seriously. I treat my customers with respect. You know, I try to something I live by. This is one of my mantras. Every interaction, every interaction. My job, my purpose is to leave you, that person, that individual, better off than when I found them. Sometimes that's just a smile. Sometimes that's just a good tip. You know what I'm saying? If you took that and applied it into every interaction, I promise you, your life would 10x just off principle. Try to leave everybody off than when you found them. I challenge you.
So check this out, right? This is crazy. If you go to YouTube, I'm gonna bring this up. If you go to YouTube, right? I mean, look what you say. Not paying attention, truck driver nearly caused whatever. Two rookie drivers getting too comfortable. There's old HMI talking shit about truck drivers, putting all the bad shit out there. Like if I was a lawmaker, you see, all I did up here on the top is type in trucking. That's all I did, and here we go. And the third fucking one is old HMI over there. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why I'm like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Like you saying you like truck drivers, but when as a lawmaker, I type in truck and you're the third fucking video, bro. You're the third video, bro. Third fucking video. So, all right, Thomas, man, I appreciate you getting on here, man, and seeing what you got to say, man. I'm gonna single this thing out real quick and talk to my folks, man. I appreciate you, okay, Thomas.
All right, brother, be easy.
All right, bro. Yeah, so I mean, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, how do you say that you love trucking? You're here to help truck drivers, but you help the demise of everything. Like that don't even make any sense. Let me show you something else. What up, Mario? The thing is, all they got to do is get on the internet, man, because that's one thing about motherfuckers on the internet. That's the one thing about truck drivers. They can't shut the fuck up. How interesting. So I type in piss bottles, right? Truckers piss bottles. What YouTuber do you guys think? I typed in truckers piss bottle. What YouTuber do you think popped up on that shit? Put in the comment section. I just typed in truckers piss bottle to show you guys some shit. What content creator do you guys think popped up on this shit? Put in the comments. Who do you think popped the fuck up? This is the shit that I'm fucking talking about, bro. The Little Guy Show talking about piss bottles. I mean, goddamn, you're like up here on the list. Like here we are. Why truckers like piss bottles over piss cups? Why the fuck would you make a video why we like piss bottles over piss cups? Think about it, guys. Again, take your trucker hat off and put it down like you're a lawmaker. You're not a truck driver, none of that. You're not a you don't own a trucking company. You guys are all lawmakers right now, right? You're all lawmakers and you got a decision to make. Your decision to make is, do we let these autonomous vehicles go through or not? Again, the trucks are here. They've already been tested. The only thing stopping the shit is people. The old heads, by the way, the old heads. We used to be called professional drivers, but now we're just truck drivers. Low T. That's a fact. I don't know if you remember Low T. We used to be like before my time, we were respected. You go get a loan at the bank, whatever, and you're a truck driver, man, they do everything they could to help a truck driver. Even they do anything they could to help a truck driver. Now we're running over their kids, killing their grandma, killing their aunts and uncles, their brothers and sisters, we're killing them. They're driving down the road, getting hit by a piss bottle. Like we're falling asleep, swerving into their lane, scaring the shit out of them, where they don't even want to be on the same road as a truck. But we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. We got to talk about entitlement. Entitlement is if you're a driver, you deserve $1 a mile because, and as an owner, you deserve $5 because everything is so expensive, everything's so high. And I'm trying to get that shit stopped because I don't want the fucking government in anything I do. I don't give a fuck if I own a goddamn landscape business. I do not want the government helping me with nothing. If you guys haven't found out right now, here's how the government helps you. They show up. We're here to help. Here's $5, sir. That guy says, you're so great. Meanwhile, while he's reaching to grab the $5, the government's other hand's in his back pocket taking $100. So they don't see the government taking $100. They just see the $5 in front of them that the government's giving you. That's how the fuck they help. I cannot believe people are so dumb and stupid that you guys don't see that. I mean, god dang, man. Like, we do that shit ourselves. No more nasty piss bottles, drivers. I mean, look at that thumbnail the little guy did, bro. Like, god damn. But look, not the Wright brother. The Wright brother, too? The Wright brother. Boy, oh boy. But I got trucker for life. Rest in peace, Shooter Brown. But I know he's not really talking about that. He's saying lazy truckers piss me off. But damn, I mean, I do it. I mean, as a lawmaker, all you do is just put in some shit. And he got a gazillion fucking goddamn things. Resident, Albuquerque Alley, littered, yeah. Driver caught with fake urine at the DOT. Like, there's just so much. I mean, pee jugs. Why is this a thing? Like, uh, I mean, it's just crazy, guys. But you're right. You're right, man. Everybody needs to go sign that stupid ass petition, because, and I'm gonna laugh, right? I'm gonna laugh. If that petition goes through, um, and passes, and they start replacing truck drivers, I'm gonna get on this motherfucker. Remember this video? I'm gonna get on this motherfucker and I'm gonna laugh in your face. I'm gonna laugh so hard at all the people that signed the petition. Not you guys watching me, but the ignorant, dumb, uneducated, no knowledge, nasty motherfucking truck drivers that signed that fucking petition. Truck drivers are selling the fucking bag, bro. And they're too stupid to see it. I'm out here, man. I'm gonna go enjoy my motherfucking Saturday. Hit the like button on the way out, people, and appreciate you guys rocking with me, man. But all you motherfuckers keep putting petitions out there. What you're entitled to have. Why other industries and other people that are losing their jobs and everything else. Just go ahead and tell the government, park at Trump's house for 4 days. Keep telling them how you're entitled, because you can't make no money and all this other kind of shit. See, you know the difference between truck drivers and a banker, or a truck driver and a fucking anybody else out there losing their jobs? The truck driver's got a bed to sleep in if he's OTR. He's got a refrigerator. He's got air conditioning. He's got a heater. The other motherfuckers trying to figure out how to pay their fucking rent while they go homeless. Keep selling the bag, truck driver. Keep having the petition going out, man. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.